Well, hello, welcome to Raccoon Point Studios. I'm Sean Bombs. Today I'm doing a quick test between the DJI Pocket 3 and the Pocket 2. The first thing I noticed is I can't get the face tracking to work on the Pocket 2 without the phone app. I don't know if that's how it worked or not. I never really used it before. It wasn't a thing that I cared about. But with the Pocket 3, for some reason, I do like it because I like how it can follow me around when I'm doing other things. And maybe I was using it strictly for vlogging or sending or following my kids around and stuff like that. But now that I'm kind of trying to use it in the studio, it kind of makes sense to me. So right now I have, the only light I have on is a window behind me and a BenQ halo light on my monitor editing station. So that's the light we have. So it's kind of a low light, worst case scenario, because there's windows behind me that are blown out, I'm sure. Both of these are in a log, well, Pocket 3 is in log 10-bit. The Pocket 2 is in D-Cinelike, which is, I think, 8-bit, I forget. But I'm gonna turn off the app so I can show you exactly what's going on. But I have both microphones on and I'm going to switch between them so you can hear the difference. But that was my gripe with this Pocket 3 DJI MIC 2, is that right now as it stands it's muffly sounding. I thought the Pocket 2's microphone was way better when I got it, and I actually liked it compared to the Rode wireless built-in mic prior. So, you know, the thing with me is the receivers. If I want it really quick, then I would throw it on without a lav. I really don't like using lavs, but it's necessary if I'm outside or walking around, you know what I mean, through the studio or whatever I'm doing. So it's kind of necessary for that. But, you know, other than that, when I'm doing a talking headshot, I'm using an overhead mic if I'm not using a dynamic mic right in front of me. Sorry about the phone. Cool. So I'm closing this app. Hopefully it still tracks me. I don't think it's, yeah, see? So once I close the app, the Pocket 2 will not track me anymore. So that's kind of, a limitation with the old one. Also, the sensor's smaller, so the dynamic range right now is probably not as good. They're both at 4K 30. They're both at 400 ISO. They both have some kind of a log thing, and they both are at 1/60th of a shutter. White balance for both is at 5600. And now I am going to just show you where they are both, how I have them set up. So I'm going to get my phone out and I'll put this in the video real quick. So that's how I have them set up right now. I had to use this Manfrotto for the Pocket 2, and this has its own thing, but it's not as high because the Manfrotto is way too big for that camera, but you get the drift, right? And here we go. So that's what's going on here. Sorry about the mess on my desk, but you know, when you're working every day, it can't look like a YouTube setup. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has these fly cable free desk setups, and that's just not the real world, man. Sorry to tell you, that's just not the real world. If you're working constantly, things are going to get messy. So anyway, this is a test between these two, and then stick around because I'm doing a harsh conditions testing with the Pocket 3 as far as driving around and, you know, shadows and bright sun in the morning and all that stuff, and some harsh condition lighting. All right, so stick around. All right, so we have internal mic of the DJI, no lav, and I have the wind noise reduction on, and it's actually windy here today, and we'll see what's up with that. Alright, so now we're in the car, and again, everything's on auto, log, 10-bit, and this is a very dynamic situation, so that's why I'm testing it. It's very dark in here, in the shadow behind the trees, and now I'm going to be coming out to a lot of sun right in my face. And this test is basically to see auto exposure and white balance works. Is it smooth? Is it stepped looking? Is it fast enough but yet seamless? If you know what I'm saying. If it's not too jarring when it happens. But this is a very, very harsh condition right now. The sun is, you can see the Pocket's shadow on my face here and there. And then I'm going to be turning soon to where I go through basically a tunnel of trees. And I'll show you guys real quick. A tunnel of trees, baby. See? And then at the end of it, there's light. So if you're ever doubtful in your life, just go through this tunnel on a sunny day, and when you get to the end, you'll know there's light at the end of the tunnel. If you're new to the channel, we do mainly pro audio recording, guitar pedals, guitar stuff, drum machines, synthesizers, occasionally some hip-hop stuff, because I am from the old schools of hip-hops and all that stuff as well. So we do it all, music production. Alright, so subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.